Hello everybody and welcome back to my summer car, back due to popular demand, and today we are going to continue with the engine rebuild. First of all though, we do need to clean ourselves because we're pretty smelly, and also we're relatively hungry as well, so in fact we're starving. We really are hungry. Let's eat some chips. Good. So that has obviously helped our hunger, but now we're very thirsty because they were very dry. Let's drink out of the tap. Like an animal. There we go. You mustn't waste water. Fatigue is okay. Urine is obviously okay because we've just been for a wee. But yes, dirtiness, that is not good at all. We do need to clean ourselves. Now I'm told that the sauna is the place to go to. It is the place to be. Let's just open the door. In fact, we have to go through a series of doors to get to the sauna. I think what we have to do is turn up the thermostat here and the timer. And then shut the door. I'm pretty sure we have to wait for this to become much hotter in here before we can actually clean ourselves. But in the meantime, what we could do is fill up our water bucket. We need to go and fill it up with water, believe it or not. So let's just open this door again, pick up the bucket, and fill it up from this tap. Oh, spillage. There we go. So it's filling up. Keep the room temperature high in there. That's our bucket full. And we'll prepare for our cleaning session in the hot and steamy room. So it may be that it's going to take quite a long time for it actually to get up to temperature. I don't know how long it takes, but obviously in real life it would take a while. This thermometer here is hopefully going to increase. As intriguing as this thermometer is, it would take a certain taste to want this. But no. We do need to probably get on with something else while it's warming up, because it's going to want to be, I don't know, I'm guessing this is Fahrenheit, 80 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit before it becomes steamy. The water is going to assist with the steaminess, but yeah, it is going to take a few minutes. So let's just leave it going, and hopefully in a second, well not in a second, but in a few minutes it will be much warmer in here. Okay, so best room to be is the garage. It always is. Always the best building to be in. The light is still on in here. Let's just do a few more bolts up and stuff before we actually have our cleaning session. I did put the sump on because I thought that that would be a much better way of assembling it, because it's not sat on the main bearings underneath the engine. However, the sump seems to be an intriguing shape, so I did actually suggest, jokingly, to sit it on the edge of the table, but that actually might work. I do want to try this. So, like this, sort of. Yeah, I think it is going to work. That is going to make it so much easier for doing the head. So, talking about the head, we need to put the head gasket in. Now, my only concern with the head is the valves. Have they been done? Well, let's just see. It looks like they have been done. I can't really see anything. Yeah, I'm going to assume they are. So put this on, and we now need to bolt it all up. But we do need to have the correct spanner size. Luckily, there is like a how-to sheet which gives you a reference of every single bolt, and it also tells you exactly which spanner to use as well. So the cylinder head is a 7mm spanner, at least that's what it says. So let's just try it. Hopefully it works. Go into the assemble mode. Spanner 7. And yes, that is right. Should be a better view from back here. Now there would usually be a certain way of actually tightening these bolts up. Rather than just going clockwise or anti-clockwise, you would tend to go diagonally. You could risk warping or cracking the head. Most likely cracking, I would have thought. And I didn't realise it at the start of this game, but now I've actually played it for a bit and read other people's comments, it seems that the slightest discrepancy when rebuilding this engine could actually be detrimental to the running of it, and in fact it could explode. So if we were to miss one bolt here, it could just, it could just totally stop on us. It could seize, or it literally explode. I don't know if it animates the explosion, but yes, either way, we do need to be very careful. Is every bolt done up here? Very important. That one's done. That one's done. Yep. Okay, that's good. And these four. Yep. Okay, so that is the head completed. Now, I didn't realise it was as easy as just following a sheet, but it does seem to be. Before I was going on my knowledge. But yes, we can just follow the order if we want to. Now, the next thing it suggests is to put the spark plugs in, which is 4 of them. It must be obviously a 4-cylinder here. It says scroll up with the spark plug wrench until tightened. So the spark plug wrench must be in here. Yep, here it is. The only issue is actually seeing where they go. Unless they're already out, are they? Where are they? Yes, here they are. Okay, so let's just go back into the assemble mode. Yeah, issue. We do need to rotate the engine. In that case, we could put it on here like this. So the flies which you can hear can be sorted out, and we are going to have to, because they're a right pain to listen to. So what we have to do is go to the shop and buy some insect repellent, which should clear them. But I should think being dirty is not exactly helping the situation, so the sooner we can clean the better. I can hear the sauna from here. It's very noisy. Okay, let's just crouch on the floor. Doesn't really work in crouch mode. Oh, come on. That is spark plug 3, and finally, spark plug number 4. It's very sensitive. Good. So the spark plugs are done. However, we mustn't forget to tighten them. As you'll probably know, tightening spark plugs can be quite a delicate thing to do, because it's very tempting to tighten it a lot because you don't want them to fire out. But then if you just do it slightly too much, you can easily strip that thread out, and then it becomes an even bigger problem. So on here, it seems to help us along. It stops at the right torque, but in real life, yeah, gotta be careful. Right, there we go. Put this back, and we need to go to the sauna to see how it's doing. Hopefully, it is almost ready for us. Good job I shut the door. Yep, it is getting steamier, or warmer, but I don't think it's quite there. What are we at? Just less than 70 Fahrenheit. Scoop the water. Oh yeah, that is good. That is steamy. Welcome to Finland. Oh, that is good steam. Apparently, the warmer it is in here, the quicker it will actually clean us. The funny thing is, there's a shower out here with soap, but we're using a sauna. Lots of steam. It is fun to breathe it in. I could be in here all day. I think I've unplugged the phone. I think it's still out. We need to plug it in, because if anyone wants us to do a job for them, we won't know. We need to know about all these jobs because we have just £1,500 left, and money is relatively important on this game. Oh, I missed. Unless we've cooled it down too much. That's good. It's tiring us out. It is actually tiring work being in here. Oh, that's good steam. I have set up the steering wheel and the pedals, so hopefully it is going to work. It might not do, because I've had an issue before where I've set it up and it sort of inverts all the controls, so there will be a solution to it. It's just like I didn't find one. But I'm hoping that this time, just because I've reconfigured it, it won't have the inverted issue, so it should just work as it is, hopefully. 80 degrees or 80 degrees Fahrenheit, I think it is. We're going to have to get some more water. It's steaming the lens up. Okay, there we go. We need water. This should do. Right, oh come on door. Good. So this time, we're just going to do a little bit more splashing, and then we should be clean in no time. That is good. Right, that should do us. Let's stop messing about and we'll go back to work. But should we go and get some repellent? I think we should do. We should really get rid of these flies. But at least we're not dirty anymore. That really does help. Should we turn the sauna off? I don't know if you're supposed to. I suppose there is a timer. Let's adjust the timer. So we just about have it on. But yeah, I don't know if that is the right thing to do. Maybe it should be turned off. Could be a fire hazard or something. Yes, before we go, I want to relieve myself. Ah, yeah, that is good. All that water. Come on, a bit more. Ah, yeah, that is it. Bit of a drip. One more big burst. Ah, yeah, that's it. That is it. I've just saved, and I don't think actually we should go to the shop just now because I've just realised it is getting quite dark, so it's probably going to be shut. Instead, let's just go to bed. An early night in. And then in the morning we'll go over to the shop and buy the insect repellent and stuff and anything else we might need. Food is always handy. We do need a lot of food. Talking about food, we are hungry. So, sausage? That's good. What about the thirst? Bit of water? Nothing too expensive. That instantly pushes the urine up. We'll quickly have a wee. We're missing. Okay, that's better. Dirtiness can stay as it is for the time being. That's fine. So, yes, let's go now over to the shop. I am guessing this is morning. I think it is. If it isn't, then we're going to have a very long night to wait for the shop to open. Right. Oh, yes. Security. We should close things up. Good. We'll jump into our van. It is about 5 in the morning, I think. It's not very late. There we go, shut the thing. And here is the moment of truth. Is my steering wheel set up correctly? Let's see. Ignition first of all. Take the handbrake off. And see if it works. Let's just hope it doesn't shoot backwards or forwards without me even touching a pedal. Oh, well, that's good, promising. The gear stick. Oh yes, it's working. Perfect. So I don't know why I had the inverted issue before, but that is certainly much easier to steer. Because before I used to crash this thing so much. It used to be so easy to tip it over. Lights. This is, although it is getting light, it does need to have something. Oh, 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 oh. Yep. Okay. Full beam. I'm surprised I didn't tip over. You'd have thought it would have done. I have the clutch set up as well. Now most of this journey is actually going to be skipped because it is quite a long way to go to the shop. However, if anything interesting happens en route, I will of course record that. Apparently there is somebody in a green car who wants to kill us. I don't know what we've done to them. We must have angered them somehow. But fair enough, if they really do want to kill us, then that's their lifelong dream. We can just live with it. We'll have to just keep out of their way. But yeah, if there's anything interesting, I'll record it, but otherwise, I'll see you at the shop. Oh, actually, when we do get onto the tarmac road, there is one thing I wanted to show you. If you go really fast in this thing, hard to believe it actually does go fast, but it can pick up some speed. If you go into 4th gear, or probably any gear, and go flat out, the steering becomes unbearable. It wobbles and vibrates like mad. So clearly there is something wrong with the steering on this van, but I'm hardly surprised. Interestingly, I'm using the Satex side panel as a gear stick, and it actually works pretty well. That is surprising because obviously it's geared up for Farming Simulator, but just the shifting forwards and backwards seems to work perfectly. So you don't even need the H shifter. I think you can use the H shifter. There is a setting for it, but really, it's not required. Obviously, if you've got one, then perfect. But if you don't, yeah, you're not really missing too much. Who is this? Is this the man who wants to kill us, or is this just somebody else who is drunk? It's a green car, so I wouldn't be surprised. Come on, go on. You made me stall. You have actually made me stall. Oh. Come on, go. Get away from here. Go away. Yeah. So is that him? Is that the man who wants us to die, or is that just some random drunk? Well, here we are at the tarmac road. I'm about to do my speed test, or shall we say steering test, because yeah, this thing does not want to go fast without falling apart. We'll just turn right here first of all. I think I've got some tyre squeal. Right, okay, so try and get up into 4th gear. And then you should be able to see the vehicle wobbling. It's probably more obvious to me because obviously I'm the person steering. But yeah, it should show up. You do have to get some speed up, and there isn't a very long area of tarmac to do this on. We're going for the overtake. It's wobbling. You can see it shuddering. Yep. Hard to control. Oh wow, we're losing it. That is not good. Whoa, 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 whoa. The awful driver in the blue van has just crashed. Okay, so here we are. Let's hope the yellow car isn't here. Oh, it is. Okay. The most unemployable, strange person in the world. Oh.
Hei, onks tää nyt se Peräjärven kova jätkä olevinaan täällä? Onks
Sorry,
tää,
my
tää
foot
mitään
slipped.
tehdä ja mitä tää tulee tää promosen kanssa tänne meidän hommaan? Ei vittu, en vittu.
Let's just park up here, out the way. And what we need to get is... Oh, it's still shut. We need to get some fly repellent, definitely. Oh yeah, this seems like a horrible thing to do, but apparently you can wee on somebody. Let's just say... Oh, you can. Right in his face. Right on that cigarette of his. But he doesn't seem to care. It's probably a good wash for him. Oh no, he does care. Hide. Go to the pub instead. Oh, the pub's locked too. Hey, he's from the shop next door. And he's just stood there staring at us, but he's locked in. He has locked himself in. What a strange... We've got two strange people here. He's just weird. Aha! He's just walked through. Hello to you too. Right, where is the fly repellent? There's an awful row going on out there. Or beer case, that's always good. Juice is always good as well. Gotta get the juice. Yes. Where is the fly repellent? We need it desperately. Must be here. There it is. Mosquito. And can we get the bug or is it just mosquito? Okay. So that should do. That's what we came for. Thank you. Thank you. Just put that here. I've never tried to do this before. How do you play? It's all in a different language, so I don't really understand it. Is that it? Is that our money lost? Well, that was fun. Goodbye. Good. Right, so we have done what we wanted to do. A very long way to go just for that, but still, it is done. Let's get back, and we're going to do a tiny bit more engine rebuilding, and then, yeah, I think that's going to be it. So, if we can get the top end done, that'd be perfect. Come on, van, you can do it. Good. Right, let's just avoid the nutcase, which is over here doing donuts in the road. What a lunatic. Yeah, maybe we will have to kill him. I think you can kill him with a lorry, so it might be on our to-do list. Murder the person in the yellow car. Ah, a lorry. Different traffic. That yellow car is very fast. He's got away from us. Yep, anyway, we'll head back, unpack our two things, spray the mosquito spray or whatever we have to do with it, and then we will obviously just put the other thing away, the juice, we'll put that away, and then do the engine rebuild. I have to say, I'm quite impressed that I haven't tipped the van over yet. I thought I would have done by now. I did tip it over in episode 1, but I actually edited it out and I had to start again, which was quite painful because I had done a fair chunk of the game and I was miles away from the tractor, so I couldn't pick it up again. So all I could really do was restart, which was disappointing. But it was seamless in the final video. But that is the one thing which I find frustrating about the game. It is the lack of being able to respawn vehicles. Obviously it's realistic, but if you're a long way from your tractor, it can be very painful to do if you have to walk back. Plus if you're walking you need to have a drink with you as you become very thirsty. And here we are, back at our house. where we are going to eliminate the flies for probably an hour or so. I don't know how long it lasts. I suppose there are a few sprays within each aerosol, I suppose. What is it? Is it an aerosol or is it just some spray thing? I don't know. We'll see. Let's park up. Good. That used a fair bit of diesel. Right, okay, let's go into the kitchen. Always seems to be a fairly sensible place to unpack the shopping. Yes, it was a long way. Oh, hang on, I've forgotten the shopping. It was a long way to go just for this. Some juice and some fly repellent. But it is very important, really. There it is. What a haul. Mosquito spray. Yeah, it's an aerosol. And there are a few uses, clearly. The juice can just go on the side of here. That is fine. Oh no. Drop it on the floor. It's probably burst. There we go. These things should be outside. Not literally. Just in here. Okay, so here is our engine. Let us continue with the rebuild. I'll get my reference sheets back out again, and we should be able to see exactly what we have to do next. Okay, so next we have to do the rocker shaft. The rocker shaft is just... hang on. Yeah, this one here. Good. Yeah, let's just put it on the end of the bench again. It was good when it was like that. Perfect. Let's just flip this over. Open it up. And what we need to get is... let me just check the sheet. We need to get an 8mm spanner. One thing I've noticed is the spanners seem to be very big for their size. If you know what I mean. Like, the 8mm looks massive. So this one here, in real life, that is just huge. But oh well. Do them up. We mustn't miss any. Very important. I'm just so surprised that we're actually assembling an engine which is so rusty. I don't know if there is a way of cleaning it. By the way, if you do see me miss any bolts, then please do let me know. I can always go back, so it's handy. Oh, missed a bit there. Good. Next, what we have to do is the camshaft. The camshaft is down here. That's crazy though, because that would have had to be put in later. I don't think this guide is in order. Although, it does seem to want to accept it. Somewhere here, there. Okay, fair enough. I'll just stick with the order it's giving it to us in. I think that is going to be the easiest thing to do. And the camshaft requires a 5mm spanner, which is the smallest one here. Right, so where is it? There it is. Perfect. After this, we have got the camshaft gear, which has just one bolt on it, 10mm spanner. Where is it? One of these. There it is. It's good. 10mm is the one we've got. Good. Okay. With that done, we then have to do the timing chain. But wouldn't you have thought with the timing chain we'd have to put some other stuff on? Unless it is just, yeah, crankshaft to camshaft, that makes sense. This one here. Good. Nothing to do with that. We don't have to touch it in any way. So nothing to tighten it with. We then have the timing cover, which has 6 bolts. And we have to use a 6mm spanner for this. That's the flywheel. Timing cover. That's the engine plate. Aha. Yes, this is very similar to Car Mechanic Simulator. Is he going to let us put it on? It's probably... Yeah, I think it does need to be rotated. Okay, so I've just been attempting to put the cover on, but it doesn't seem to want to accept it. This guide seems to be in a random order. It's not even alphabetical, so I don't know why it's in this order, but fair enough. Just makes it a little bit harder for us. The main reason why I've got the guide anyway is to know which spanner size to use. So instead, we're going to have to think of our own procedure. This should work. Good. Anything for the rocker cover? Let's just see. Try and find it on my sheet. The rocker cover. Well, I can't see it. Unless it's giving it a different name. Oh no, rocker cover, 7mm. Fair enough. It even lets you know exactly how many bolts there are. So there's 6 on here. But for an engine which has just been rebuilt, that is one rusty engine. Really rusty engine. Good. We'll have to try the cover later. We'll assemble some more stuff first of all. Yeah, let's just see what else we've got here. The flywheel should be able to be fitted. That could be what it's waiting for. Yeah, better get the side right. And this requires a 7mm again. That should accept it. There we go. Perfect. The flywheel is done. So it's taking shape. Just strange that the cover wasn't accepted. I just can't understand why. Maybe it's because there is a lack of space here. Just drop it on the floor. Oh well. Let's just hope it isn't a glitch. It shouldn't be a glitch. I should think it is just me. Let's skip that step. We'll go with the water pump. But if we're doing the water pump already, it means we have finished with the internals, so yeah, the cover should fit. Aha, let's do a header. Flip the engine round. There we go. I have dropped all the aerosols. Why we'd even need so many different colours of paint, I have no idea. There it is. This will be the final thing we fit today. Good. And this is, well, it depends what they're calling it. The header, that would be an 8mm. And there's a fair few bolts on here. Or nuts. Is that right? There still seems to be some ports showing. Yeah, I reckon there is a bolt or a nut hidden from view. How many does it say? There should be 5. Oh, that's alright. We've done 5. 2, 4, and that would make it 5. Good. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the progress today. We will, with a bit of luck, finish this engine in the next episode. We can then move on to working on the car itself. But like I say, it's always good to do the engine first, just to make sure it's all fully working. I will keep trying the cover. If anybody has any suggestions as to why the cover doesn't fit, then please do let me know. But otherwise, thanks again, and see you again very soon. Bye for now.